What Nykaa has achieved is extraordinary, and it's beyond imagination. And it's beyond imagination of Falguni Nayar also, when she seeded the idea that so soon she would be able to have a have a family wealth of $6 billion, making her, in terms of the billionaire list, even higher than Kiran Majumdar-Shaw. The market cap of Nykaa based on yesterday's price now is higher than that of Britannia and even that of Godrej Consumers, and these are like companies which have been in business for decades now and which have brands and which have real cash flows and which have which have no debt. So what Nykaa listing has done, it has stunned everybody. It has surprised everybody that how the startup space is evolving, and if you get exactly your positioning right in the startup world, you can just hit a jackpot very, very soon. But not every startup is going to become a Nykaa, and not every startup is going to become a Zomato. So please bear that in mind. While the excitement and the action is absolutely absolutely unparalleled, that's a red herring which I think I need to flag off. Now specifically when it comes to this comparison of Nykaa and Paytm, we cannot compare, because the businesses are different, the models are different, the size of the IPO is different. Nykaa is not going to be a it does not represent a sector which is going to be highly regulated going forward, but Paytm has that risk. Right now, will the startups be regulated much more? It represents a fintech space where they're trying to become a vast company into a wallet company and now becoming a financial hub. So their business model is evolving, and they will have to go through this entire grind in terms of dealing with regulatory changes. So that is something which in a sense could be a concern, why markets will take some degree of cautious approach. So every startup company is very, very different. You have to compare them very, very differently. But my sense is that now that promoters have in a sense got success, because Zomato has been successful IPO, Nykaa has been super successful, Paytm has sailed through. I think this is not the end of the IPO rush, this is just the beginning of the IPO rush, because ultimately promoters and investors, they want exits and they want market caps and they want to create value for their investments and value for their shareholders, and the best way to do that is actually to go public. So I think if Zomato IPO or Nykaa IPO would have failed, then this entire startup listing would have taken a back seat. But now I think you will see a gold rush, and this gold rush is going to continue.